Hey guys, welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys why I like using Wix as my website builder. And I'm going to just show you guys the cool features so you could decide on whether you would want to use this as your website builder as well. So the first thing I want to talk about is the pricing. I have the business unlimited, which is $27 a month, but I got a 50% off. I think mine only came up to like $13 actually. So it's actually not 50%, but it came up to like $13 a month, which is a pretty good price because it's very professional. It has a lot of cool features. You could do a lot with it. I actually paid yearly. I'm not sure if you could pay month to month, but I paid yearly, and you could go through the video and just skim through some of the features it has. It's very versatile for like if you have a cooking business, a art business, a music business, anything like that. It's really versatile, so you guys could check that out. It's not too pricey, especially because it's so professional looking. My plan actually also came with a lot of free apps. You could always get like apps from the app market on here. So, but what I'm saying by free apps is there's some apps that came with it, which you usually have to pay for, but because I have that business plan, I got it for free. Like the Smile one that you see on here, the Modelist, the drop shipping one, a lot of them you just get for free. So that's pretty good. You get it free to like a certain extent though. It's not like 100% free. It's not like the premium. It could be, but it's most likely not. Shippo was one of the ones that I got for free. That's why I clicked on it. But then I figured I had to log in, so I was like, nah. But yeah, there's a lot of apps on here. You guys could check those out. You could look at it on here. There's a lot of cool apps. I don't have that many because I don't really need that many, but there's a lot of cool apps. One of my favorite things about Wix is the marketing tools. There's so many great marketing tools. You could create social media posts. They have templates. You can create ads on here. You could send emails, and the emails, there's also templates for that. There's literally templates for everything. As you guys could see down there, there's templates for like discount, flash sale, special updates, what's new in the store, anything like that. It's really cool. If you're not as creative or anything like that, you could just use the templates. And then they have social media ones, and then they ask you which social media you want to put it on, so it could customize the size and all of that. There's also promotional videos. If you're not really good with making videos and stuff like that, they'll be like, okay, what photos and videos do you want to add? What do you want it to say? And then they'll put together a video for you. And it's actually a pretty nice video. I made one for my lip gloss collection, and I put it on my business page, and it actually looks really nice and professional. So that's really cool. Like this. Creating your website could be very fun, so it's nice to have a website builder where you could be very creative, and this is definitely one where you could be very creative, but it's also very helpful if you're not too tech savvy or anything like that, or if you don't have that good taste that you want other people to look at as eye-catching, basically, because there's templates for everything. I'm just clicking on everything here, but as you can see, there's a lot of pre-made stuff for you. So you would just use it and then make it your own. There's a lot of apps. They have social bars. They have forms already made. So what you do is you just click on it, and then it'll say design, and you just design it with your own colors and make it your own. Be really creative, you know. I'm just clicking on everything here so you guys can take a look. I don't have online bookings or anything because that's not what type of business I have. But yep, you can set your site colors, and then it'll use those colors for literally everything on the website, but you could always go back and change it if you want to. These are the apps. I just click through, scroll through a few of them. These are the same apps you seen earlier, but there's other apps. Like I said, there was a lot of apps. These are all the apps. There's way more. Yup. There's multi-order ones. Look, see, there's so many apps. Cart recovery, but you don't need that because Wix has its own cart recovery email that you can use. I'm going to talk about that later in the automations. Media, you could put your photos on the website, obviously. There's bookings. I don't have stuff to book, so obviously I didn't use that. You can also change the language. I have multilingual on my website. You can put that on yours. I'm going to preview it so you guys can see it. Hold on, y'all. All right. So yeah, there goes the members area. You could make your own profile, see your orders, add a card. It's like very professional, like I was telling y'all. Like, this is really professional. There's a members chat. If you need help while you're on the website, you can chat on that. It's a really nice setup. You can also see your website on the mobile version. So I like that because sometimes you don't want the laptop/computer version to be the same as the mobile version because it might be too long. Whereas on computers it's easier to scroll and it's just obviously a wider screen, so you can add all that stuff. You might not want to put down your mobile version, so that's very handy. Wix has automations as well. These automations, basically you set it up so if X happens, Y does this, basically. So like, oh, if a customer leaves items inside their cart, it's gonna send them a email. So you set up triggers and stuff like that. But with my plan, I can only get 2 automations. So it's not that bad though because I don't use any right now because I'm still small. But in the future I might upgrade. 2 is still, I mean, that's fine with me. I'm not sure. I might upgrade later on in the future, but for right now 2 is fine. Like this one, I have it set up to send welcome emails to new site members. So whenever someone signs up to be a site member, it's gonna email them, and you could design the template. That's what mine's look like. You could design the template and all of that, and it'll send that to anyone who triggers the automation. There's a lot of pre-made automations as well, so that's decent too. Here I'm just showing you some of the automations. You could browse them by category as well, like boost your store sales. You see build customer relationships. There's automations literally for everything, and if you don't find one that you actually want to use, that's fine because you could create your own automations as well. Something that's very important to business owners would be coupons. So yes, you can set up coupons. You can set up discount coupons, dollar discounts, percent discounts. You could set up free shipping, sales price, or buy something, get something free. And as you can see, you could put your own coupon code, your own coupon name, what to apply it to, what do you have to buy, if there's any restrictions or limits to the coupon, and when is the coupon valid, of course. With the coupons, you can limit them to a certain amount of people or a certain amount of number of uses, and you could also have them as a subscription. So like if there's a dollar discount, but only if you get it as a subscription rather than buying it one time. Like, oh, if you buy this one time, it's $9, but if you have a subscription, it takes $2 off, so it'll be $7. So you can do it like that as well. Wix allows you to set a favicon. I think that's how you pronounce it, favicon. But basically, that's how the icon comes up on your browser. It shows you that too. And you can set a general social image. I just use my logo because why not? In the website settings, you can also see the site history, which is very useful. For example, say Christmas is coming up and you have the Christmas edition of your website up. when Christmas is over, you could always take it back down. You could just look at the version that you want, click on it, and then it'll literally put it back to that one. So that's very useful for like seasonal things and stuff like that. So Wix also has multilingual capabilities, and I have mine on auto direct. It just changes to whatever language their phone is, so they don't have to go on a website and change it themselves. It just auto directs them to whichever language their phone is in. It literally translates everything with Google Translate. These are all the languages I have. Through the Wix settings, you can set up roles and permissions. If you're like a co-owner, you could invite somebody and give them that role. And there's a lot of roles actually on here, and most of them are set up for you, and they'll tell you the description, what they can do, what they can't do. Or you could just make up your own roles if they don't have ones that you like on there, and then you can invite people for that role and set it up. Wix's shipping and fulfillment is very simple and easy to use. For the fulfillment service, I use Shippo, like I showed you guys earlier, because it was free and it came with my plan, so why not use it if it's free? And it's really easy to use, fairly simple. I also have domestic and international shipping. You do not have to have both of those. You do not have to have either of those. You could just ship in your state if you wanted to. You could set it up however you want, okay? For shipping rates, I use the USPS calculated rate. That's like automatic, and it came with my plan. So if people put more stuff in their cart, it's going to automatically calculate how much the shipping would be based on how much it's going to weigh. You put the weights in when you put the product information in, so that makes life like 10 times easier rather than having a flat shipping rate. And then you could choose your services. I have first class mail and priority and express priority, and then you could put in information. You could put in rate adjustments if you want to be like, oh, I want to add an extra $1 to the shipping on every priority mail. I could. You can set that up. And I have my backup settings too, just in case, because you never know, if it's not working, then it's gonna be like, oh, they get free shipping, so, and y'all not about to get no free shipping. So yeah, that's how that works. Just like my shipping rates are calculated automatically, my tax is also calculated automatically. I'm not sure if this came with my plan or if it just comes with all the plans, but I have it. I believe it just comes with my plan, but you could switch the settings to add tax at checkout or with the product, and I chose checkout. This is for my more advanced people. You could set up SEO tools. It's actually pretty cool. I'm not really into all that advanced stuff, so I didn't really know what I was doing until after I started doing it. I'm like, oh, okay, this is good for me. Basically, it helps you get found easier on like Google and stuff. You set up stuff like your homepage name and stuff like that, or what you want your description to say when you pop up on Google and stuff like that. And it actually does help you. I got my first click just a few days after doing this, which is a pretty big deal. That means nobody is going into my Instagram bio to look for my website. They searched something up and got my website from searching that up. So that's pretty cool. I would definitely recommend doing that, even if you like don't even know what you're doing. It leads you through everything. Okay, I wanted to talk about the product listing. Because of course you want to know this if you're thinking about using Wix for your website builder. Got your name. You could choose which collections you want to put it in. You could also choose if you want to have it on the website or not. So that's pretty decent. I'm sorry, I keep saying pretty decent. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyways, yeah, you could toggle that on and off. And of course, you put all the product info in, such as the name. You could put a ribbon. I put new arrival because it's a new arrival. You know how when you go on websites and they'll have the little ribbon and be like, new arrival. or bestseller, that's what the ribbon is. You put in your price. You could choose if you wanted to go on sale and price per unit. So like if you're selling fabric or something, you could be like, oh, $8 a yard or something like that. That's what the price per unit is for. Over here, you could choose to promote it and how you want to promote it and stuff. You have your description. You have your additional information sections. They're like off to the side on the actual website, but it's still cool, you know. I use the how to use and when to use, and this is all custom, so you put it in yourself. Custom text. I'm not sure what that is. I never used it. Oh, okay, so like if you're making something personalized, and that's like a section for them to like put what they want engraved or something like that, if you was to make something personalized. I never used that. I never looked at it because I know I didn't need it, but that's what that's for. I don't know. With the product listing, you could choose product options, and you could choose to put in a list or color. So I would just type in the color, and then the color would come up, and then you choose the color of the product and then select that as the option so people could see what color it actually is, right? So that's cute. It's so professional looking. And then you could also track your inventory by the variant. You could put how much they weigh by the variant if that changes anything, and then the price per variant. So that's decent. See, I have everything on there. It's all the same, but I like tracking the inventory for each color so I know how much of that color I have. So it's obviously not on the website if I don't have it. You could also edit connected images. You know how when you go on websites and you click on a certain color, that the image for that color will come up? That's basically what this is. So that's pretty decent too. It's like high speed. It's really professional. I told y'all. So when you click on rose, the picture of the rose sponge will come up. You know, it's decent. I briefly talked about this earlier. This is the members area. Your customers could create a members area. They could see all their orders. They could have saved addresses, saved cards, have a wish list, and check all that stuff. So I'm not sure if any other like website builder platforms use this, but Wix does, and it's lit. That's like something that you want to have on your website that like sets it out from other websites, you know, because it actually looks professional. They're gonna be like, oh wait, what website is this? I never heard of this, you know. They're gonna be like, oh, this looks nice. The last thing I have for y'all is policies. I know a lot of small businesses actually don't even care about policies because I usually don't see policies on small businesses, but Wix does have them. You could put them in yourself, and for mine, I used a template and then just changed words up, changed a lot of the words up. But some people aren't really good with stuff like that, like making their own store policies and stuff like that. So if you don't, there's always templates that you could use, and then you could change the words up and make your own. So it actually feels like that is your store's policy and you're just not copying off of the template that they gave you to use to help you. That's just to help you. That doesn't mean to just actually use that same exact template, you know? But yeah, here's my store policy. And then I also have my shipping and delivery policy. I chose the icon. You could just change it. There goes my returns and refunds. And they let you just change the little icon, and then you just add your own words or whatever. Alright, I'm gonna just let you guys check out my website, and I'm gonna talk a little bit through it. This is the little rewards program. It tells you the ways to earn and ways to redeem. You guys can add that to your own websites, just the app, all right? Like I told y'all, you guys could change to different languages. I have multiple languages on there. Everything switches when you change the language to that language. Alright, I'm gonna just go in the members area so you guys can see what that looks like when you're trying to sign up. I have my Instagram feed down here. If you hover over the post, it'll give you the description. If you click on it, you could look at it like this, and then you can click on the little Instagram logo to look at it on actual Instagram. You could change the filters for products and the sort by. This is what it looks like when you're on the actual product. It has a little info. You can share it on those social medias. It has related products on the bottom and the subscribe. Like I told you guys, shipping is already pre-calculated. I have product reviews down here and question and answers. You can write a review, all of that. This is what it looks like when you click on add to cart versus buy now. I have my about us page, meet the CEO. Oh wait, that's me. Ow. And then you have the drop downs that you can also click on. Yep, and that really concludes my video. If you guys have any questions, you guys could leave it in the comments. I always answer my comments, all right? Any questions, it doesn't even matter. I'll answer the question, okay? If it's about Wix, if it's about my own website, my own business. And yeah, you guys can also check out my website. I have a lot of cosmetics. I also have hair and makeup brushes, beauty blenders, lip gloss, stuff like that, okay? Again, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. Check out my website. I'm gonna put the link in the description box. Bye.